Right everyone, last week's show were a proper woke feast, wasn't it? Even missus was struggling to get through it and she eats like a bloody horse. If you were worried that episode 2 won't live up to woke expectations, I got some brilliant news for you. It's so woke, it almost broke my internet. Let's break it down into its woke components. She-Hulk Wokedown, episode 2. Episode opens with She-Hulk talking to camera saying it's true, she's a Hulk. Why is she telling us that? Does she think we don't know what show we clicked on? No idea what writers are thinking there, or at all to be honest. Then this recap pops up, but I think video editor either forgot to insert She-Hulk graphic or is too ashamed to call it She-Hulk. Hold that thought. Previously on What Mate? Get your act together lad. She says here, the idea of being a superhero is not appealing to me. Bit of a Debbie Downer there. Why does everything we love nowadays have to be shit on? There's no wrong with superheroes. Clue isn't name, they're heroes. Stop whinging love, show's just started. Super influencer, Christ, I really don't like using word super or super villain now. Are those words on naughty list? Has Twitter banned them? This lad sounds like he came from 1992. He calls She-Hulk a chick, and then nicknames her She-Chick. Poor last She-Hulk having to put up with all these arsehole misogynist men everywhere. Thank God MCU is nothing like the, actual world. She-Hulk's best mate tells her to give her mouth a rest. Lady Hulk, Girl Hulk, She-Hulk. Just give people what they want. She-Hulk can't let it go. It's obvious she finds nickname deeply offensive and wants to make a selfie video to cry about it. Why did Disney bother making a show about She-Hulk if they can't even get past the bloody name? There's no wrong with superheroes or being called She-Hulk. Just be happy you're not the woman version of E-Man, or you'd be bloody called She-Woman, wouldn't you? She walks in bar like Jesus entering Jerusalem. They love her. But you just know being labelled She-Hulk is really getting to her. Well, then she comes out and says it. That name better not stick. It's so dumb. I can't even exist without being a derivative of Hulk. Look, love, if your name wants She-Hulk, I won't even be watching the show. Talk about woke. You've got everyone cheering for you like Rocky running through streets of Philly, but all you can think about is injustice of nickname. This is so 2022. Brilliant. I can think of a more suitable nickname if you like. How about this one? Out of nowhere, one of her co-workers steps up to say she must have got her powers through nepotism. He seems like a normal bloke, then boom, he can't help himself. He says, there's a hot chick over there and he's going to go talk to it. What? He's some hotshot attorney and he calls a woman it. Look, I've been on this earth far longer than I care to admit, but I haven't heard any lad call a woman it. And I'm from bloody countryside in Yorkshire. More attacking superheroes, the actual thing that the whole MCU is about. She tells her mate she's not a superhero. I did not go to a law school to rack up 6 figures in student loans to become a vigilante. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. The writers of this tried to make me feel bad for watching it. They almost shamed me into turning it off, but Mrs. has TV remote. Come on, if I want to see how shitty superheroes can be, I'll go watch Boys. Marvel's supposed to be celebrating superheroes. Can She-Hulk go more than a minute without moaning about being one of the strongest and most popular women on Earth? Woke or what, eh? Now she goes off on Avengers. Do they offer healthcare, maternity leave, pension? Bloody hell, it won't be long before She-Hulk's nickname is She-Shulk. I've never seen a superhero this pissed off to be a superhero. She makes Batman look like a bleeding Care Bear. I like this part. This bloke comes up and asks if he can talk. She replies, yes sir, of course, then stands up to show him who's boss. Bloke looks like he just shit himself. Frightening power of a strong woman, eh? He's so scared by a strong woman that he asks her to go back to normal woman form. What are these writers smoking? Whatever it is, the woke levels must be dangerously toxic. As soon as she's back to being a normal woman, she falls down like a sack of spuds and the bloke is back in charge. It says she saved lives of entire jury in that trial, so they were biased in her favour. Wait a second, why does News Report call Ginger Spice a super influencer if she's a mass murderer? Have you ever seen a news report about a killer that praises their social media profile? Huh? Then he spills beans. You're fired. Cue to high school iMovie titles. Bruce has left a message on her answering machine. Her nickname's Fuzzball. I like that one. How about she calls herself that instead? It might stop all whinging. There's a montage where she's getting turned down for job after job. Show makes you believe it's because she's a She-Hulk, but we all know what they're getting at. It's because she's a woman. This is a man's world and you're going to get rejection after rejection. Wokey wokey, rise and shine. Nice apartment, She-Hulk. What's that on what? Oh, a painting of a woman, obviously. Having a picture of a bloke up there would send out wrong message. She-Hulk tells her mate she's sad and lonely. That's how I feel watching this. Phone pops up with a message. Why she got a photo of a woman's arse as a phone background? If I had that as my background, my missus would make me sleep in dog kennel for a fortnight. Family dinner. She's just as miserable to see her family as she has been She-Hulk. Is there anything that makes this lass happy except long rants about blokes? Her dad calls her sweetheart. I was half expecting her to storm out of house there. How dare you call her that? She's a strong woman now. Show her some respect, mate. Her mum tells her sugar is bad for her waistline. They would never say that to Iron Man, Spider-Man or any other bloke super, would they? How sexist, how unfair. Dad says no one will mention she got fired, so no need to fret. Then this lad called Chad, who acts like one, blurts out she got fired. Arsehole, typical bloke, eh? Then he reveals he got promoted at Best Buy. She-Hulk's been to law school, can't get a job for love nor money, but this idiot can get a manager job easy as oat. Life's not fair for a woman like She-Hulk. Then Mum comes over and tries to hook her up with a young bloke who works at a coffee shop. This is so wrong. Why can't a woman be single? Leave her alone. This other lass tells She-Hulk to sort her hair out. What a mess. Poor She-Hulk. Why don't men superheroes get given fashion advice? Next she lectures her dad. Why did I get punished for doing the right thing? I get fired for saving people, and now I can't get another job. Deliciously woke. No self-reflection, no logic, just, I did the right thing. Me, the world owes me a favour. Good news, she's been offered a job to head up some new law superhero division. Only there's a catch. This bloke says she's got to be She-Hulk form at all times. Arsehole again. Controlling woman already, and she's only just got through the door. Everyone around here is always going to think being She-Hulk is the only reason I got the job. It's so unfair. More injustice for She-Woke. She sticks out like a sore thumb, paraded around like a trophy wife. Even other women hate her. These dodos never had to deal with this on their first day at work. All white male boardroom. Bastards. I wish my life were this unfair. Her office is bigger than my bloody house. Her best mate tells her to stop whinging. Look at everything she's getting. You just know that it ain't enough for She-Hulk. Not until she gets some goddamn respect from all men around here. We finally have our first normal bloking episode. He shows up with a greeting basket. One it gives is a map to the nearest toilet to take a shit. Why are blokes in this show either out and out sexist pigs or frigging weirdos? The new boss gives her an ultimatum. Represent supervillain abomination or get your arse out my law firm. Typical arsehole bloke again, wielding his power. She's built like a brick shithouse, but now he still throws his weight around. Misogynistic prick. She-Hulk goes to visit Abomination in prison, but prison guarder tells her she's not allowed to look like Hulk inside. Again, telling a woman how she should look. Emil Blonsky says he's a changed man now. He doesn't turn into a monster anymore. She can completely trust him. Apparently, he had beef with Bruce, but that's in past. He got his arse pumped with super soldier serum, and that's why he went on a killing spree. It wasn't his fault he became Abomination. There's nothing different between him and Hulk. He just got short end at stick. There's even remorse for what he did. Haikus. Case closed, Your Honour. The lad started writing poetry. He's a changed man now, Your Honour. Let the lad out. She-Hulk gets on blow with Bruce to get permission to take on Abomination as a client. He has no problem because he got sent an haiku. Sucker. Then he bursts into tears of laughter when he learns her nickname is She-Hulk. That's how me and my missus look most of the time watching this show. Woke comedy at its finest. She's taking case then. That lying arsehole. I knew you couldn't trust a man. Men never change. They're monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Fuck you, Abomination. Another cracking woke episode of She-Woke, attorney at war with men. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Woke-tacular. Wokest show of 2022 so far. Bloody woke masterpiece. Fingers crossed, next week She-Hulk smashes into 10 category. Now that would be summer. Want to hear more woke breakdowns? Woke reviews? Get your woke finger out and smash that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you when I see you. Cheers.